Okay, today we're going to talk about interest. Interest equals the principal times rate times time. If we look at number one, we have our principal, our rate, and our time. So what we're going to do is multiply those three things together. 1,300 times 0.06, we're going to change our percent to a decimal, times the years, which is 7. Okay, we're going to get an answer of $546. Number two, we have our principal, our rate, and our time. Notice, our time is in months. We need to change all of our times to years. So to do this, there are 6 months in a year. We're going to take 6 divided by 12. 6 divided by 12 is 0.5. So we're going to take 0.5 times 0.0325, changing our percent to a decimal, times 725, and we're going to get $11.78. Number 5. We change this to our decimal, 0.105. We're going to take our months divided by 12 to change that to years. We'll get 2.5. So, we have 920 times 0.105 times 2.5. That's going to equal 241.50. Number 7, principal, rate, time. We're going to change our rate into a decimal by moving a decimal 2 spots to the left. It is in years, so we just multiply the 3. 550 times 0.0575 times 4. We'll get an answer of 126.50. Number 9, principal, our rate. We're going to change that to a decimal, 0.093. It's in months. We need to change that to years, so we're going to divide that by 12. 33 divided by 12, 2.75. So we're going to multiply 2.75 times our rate of 0.093 times our amount, 22,800. We're going to get 2,120. Ooh, let me redo that real quick. Okay, we have 22,800 times 0.093 times 2.75. And we're going to get an answer of 5,831.10. Okay, principal times rate times time. Change your percent to a decimal. If it's in months, divide it by 12 to convert it to years. Okay, number 11. Okay, that talks about compound interest. Number 11 tells us we have $450 at 5% for 3 years. Okay, it tells us the percent is compounded annually, so every year. So, we're going to start off doing, we have 1, 2, 3 years. We're going to take our 450 times 0.05. So, $22.50. So, when we start year 2, we're going to have our original $450 plus our $22.50. So, that's the amount we're going to start with in year 2. We're going to take this times our 5%. So 472.5 times 0.05, we're going to get 23.625. That's how much interest we made in the second year. So we're going to take this, add it back into what we started with. Okay. So year 3, we would start with 496.125. We're going to take this times our 5%. We get $24.80. So to find our total after 3 years, we're going to add our amount in interest back to our original amount. And our total amount of money we have after 3 years after compounding every year is $520.93. Okay, the difference of compounding annually and the simple interest we did. If we would just do simple on this, we would have 450 times our 0.05 times 3. We'd get $67.50. If we added that back into our 450, we'd have $517.50. So we would have less money than if we compounded annually like we would there. If we look at one more of these, we'll look at number 13, which is we start with 6550 at 6.5% for 2 years. So we're going to change this to a decimal. So we're going to 6550.065. Our time is 2 years. Year 1, year 2, year 3. So for year 1 to find our interest, we're going to take our 6550 times 0.065. We're going to get $425.75. We're going to add that back into our original amount, 6550. So year 2, we would start with 6975.75. Then we would take this times our 0.065. We get 0.42. So to find out the total amount after year 2, we take our interest we gained, add it back to our original number, and we would have an answer of $7,429.17. So when we compound annually, find the interest for year 1, add back in your original amount, take it times our percent again, we'll have interest for year 2, add that back to what we started with to find your total.